get it. Shadow steps forward and Pro Man stands behind him, quieter but present. Suddenly, Knuckles the Echidna bursts in. He was in one of my seasons before. I just forgot which one he was in. He says, "Hey, I should be hosting." Shadow cuts him off instantly, saying no. Dead silence. That didn't last long. Knuckles pauses, saying fair enough, leaves. Pro Man tries not to laugh. Poor baby. My baby. Today's challenge: control the customer. Each team must run a service booth, handle difficult customers, stay calm, persuasive, and coordinated. Worst performance UFE. Important rule: Mr. Krabs, Captain Barnacle, Snowball, SBO, and Moonlight get immunity because they're the team captains, so it would be very unfair to eliminate them this early. They can not be eliminated. Challenge start. This team, Mr. Krabs yelling prices again, Plankton sabotaging pricing, Grizzly tries to calm things down, Ice Bear silently fixing everything, and Crumbs is decorating items mid-sale. Customer, why is this sticky? Crumbs says extra love. Ice Bear says ignore. Dang! Don't call Crumbs like that, Ice Bear. The heck? We just started. Barnacles tries to keep in order. Quasi's going wild. Pause. Banana suddenly flips into host mode, saying, "Welcome to the best booth ever." Right hand man steps in. Customer hesitates. Right hand man leans in, saying, "Buy it." Customer says, okay. Barnacle says that is not a proper conduct. One side plot. 1. She quietly writes names in her journal. Right hand man. She gonna talk to right hand man? Oh god. Yeah, right hand man, you cook, bro. Why you write his name down? Banana? Bro. Oh my god. Quasi? Bro. What did Quasi and Banana do? Bro. Oh my gosh. We got a villain, a game show host, and a person that's just wild out in the open. He ain't even a person, he's a furry. She whispers maybe a deal later. This team, Snowball's barking orders constantly. Greeny's making jokes clean but chaotic. Poppy's trying to be supportive. Agar-Agar's calm and persuasive, and Liam's just awkward. Greeny says buy this and your life improves by 2%. What? Snowball says stop talking and sell. This team that lost last time, SPO tries to stay focused. Charm is buzzing everywhere, and now these two are talking. Chirp says, "Wow, Quack, you're really bad at this." Quack says, "Thanks, you're loud." Chirp says, "At least I'm useful." Quack says, "Debatable." Customer says, "Can you two stop arguing?" Both say no. SPO says, "Focus." This team, Snoopy's carrying once again. Charlie Brown's fumbling. Not fumbling, bro. Charlie actually roasted Moonlight last time. I don't want to hear no fumbling. This dude got potential. Peanut's cheerful. Blinky's floating ominously. And Moonlight's calmly directing everything. Charlie Brown drops everything again. Snoopy fixes it without even looking. Shadow steps forward. In first place we have Team 5 again because Snoopy carried. Snoopy's dominance continues because he's the GOAT. Team 1 got second last time. I mean this time. Because Ice Bear was apparently the one that carried. This team got third despite immediate chaos. Team 3 is 4th, barely holding it together. And the last team is Team 4, once again. You guys really suck. Y'all, this is gonna be the new team victory right here. Reactions: SBO's frustrated, Charmy's panicking, Chirp's still talking, and Quack's still unfazed. SBO's safe, and these three are at risk. Darnell hears louder noise now. He peeks out from behind the tree slightly, still scared but curious. Shadow says, same team, same mistake. And then do the elimination. Any votes for SBO will not count. 100%. Now I gotta write a 24 here. Okay, so these three are the ones at risk. And they only got 4 members, so they're only gonna have 3 after this. So let's see who's going home. What the? Shadow stands right in the center saying any votes for SBO will not count. SBO nods calmly. Charmly gulps. Charmy, you may be cooked. Pro Man stands behind Shadow holding the rings again, a little less shaky this time. Shadow says if I call your name you're safe. First safe is Quack. Quack says cool. Chirp says of course you're safe, you did nothing. Quack says worked for me. I remember this one meme where he was like, not some red imposter. The bottom 2 is Chirp and Charmy B. Charmy, this is your 2nd time in the final 2, so I think you cooked this episode. Or Chirp, I don't know. But one of y'all's going. Tension: Charmy's sweating. Chirp crosses. That's supposed to say her wings. I'll fix that later. Chirp says you were literally buzzing in people's faces. Charmy says you were yelling at everyone. SBO firmly says enough. Silence! Shadow glances at Pro Man. Pro Man nods slightly, then speaks. Safe is Chirp. Yeah, Charmy, you're cooked, bruh. Bro was literally in the final 2 last time, and now he's second boot. Chirp says obviously. Quack says barely. And Charmy's the next one voted off. I'm not shocked by this. Bro was literally annoying the entire time. That did not last long at all. I was not expecting him to go this early. I'm just kidding. I expected him to go this early because he was very loud this episode. So he can go. Exit: Charmy looks shocked, saying, wait, what? He looked at SBO saying, I'll do better next time, I swear. SBO says focus wherever you go. Charmy nods sadly, then flies off. So Charmy got out way earlier than Cream did. Cream got like 7th or 6th place, I think. Not a 6-7 joke. Don't come coming at me in the comments, bruh. Don't be attacking me in the comments. That was not a 6-7 joke. I'm being for real right now. Charmy got like 2nd boo, and Cream got like 6th or 7th place, I think. Do not be tackling me about 6-7 in the comments. That was not a joke. Aftermath: SBO's now stuck with these two. Team dynamic is still chaotic. Chirp immediately resumes picking on Quack, saying we're still losing next time. Quack says probably. Darnell hears the elimination announcement. He pulls the blanket tighter, but this time he whispers, they're still going. Shadow says 3 left, fix it or fail again. And that's it. So these 3, Quack, Chirp, and SPO, are a trio now. And if they don't lock in, they all gonna get voted off one by one. Which is crazy.